I am Alessandro Dell'Acqua. Welcome to numero 21 show.
Con la mia testa io vi conquisterò, io vi strabilierò con mille qualità.
This season, it was important for me to reference myself. I looked at my old collections under my brand Alessandro Dell'Acqua. I thought it was the right time to look back at my work. There's a lot of confusion nowadays in fashion, so I felt it was important to be coherent with myself. I thus decided to reappropriate my own style, even if it's not always trendy. What counts is a very precise style.
Mettendomi ad amare di quello che so fare in mille modi e più.
Naturally, the color nude, the feathers, leather, chiffon, and my mix of feminine, masculine styles. Basically, I took all that was the DNA of Alessandro Dell'Acqua and transported it to my number 21 line.
I'm talking to you, come on.
I wanted to make a collection with lots of my fetish skin color garments. The first 21 outfits are all in different shades of nude, and this, for me, was important. Then I mixed together things that pertain to number 21 with things from Alessandro Dell'Acqua. Then, in the third part of the show, there are red and black outfits which are very Dell'Acqua and that are inspired by my collections from 1996, which I'm reinterpreting today.
Great designer, one of the great sensual voices of southern Italy. Neapolitan naughtiness meets northern sophistication. Very Alessandro Dell'Acqua, but like modernized with the paillette and the floral and the very hot black and red finale. Great collection.
In I think the most special place in Milan. This is Santa Maria delle Grazie. Of course, last season in Villa della Telani, which is where Leonardo da Vinci had worked for 9 years whilst painting the Last Supper here. It all started with watching the festival of Yabusame, which is based on a myth of two clans of samurais fighting, one of them retreating all the way to the sea and eventually to the ship and surviving, which did not satisfy the honor of the winning clan. So they took out their emblem. There's a lot of symbolism, and the winning clan penetrated the emblem 3 times. They continue to do it. You see some of the dresses are inspired by the Mongolian invasion. So this has been happening since the 12th century.
They make a woman look Actually very comfy, but at the same time super chic.
I like it because it's free-flowing. The color is great. I'm kind of floating in the dress and I like that feeling.
I love that it flows when I walk.
Then, of course, I've always been fascinated by the Japanese culture, Bushido in particular, the way of the warrior. We are all warriors of today. We are warriors of life, of love, of fashion, of just about everything we do is not easy. There are jeans even draped in the way of Vionnet because we are Vionnet. So I've become a little bit more sure of the message that I want to also communicate in terms of what Vionnet stands for. And we stand for each piece being special, each piece being collectible. We have nothing to do with trend. Each one is a street art calligraphy, if you will. Each one is holding a message of the theme of the collection. All the finishings are very, very couture. This dress, for instance, each meter of those, we call them spaghetti, but they're really cords made of crêpe de chine. They take 1 hour per meter to make. And this dress consists of 500 meters of them. You can imagine just the making of the materials, 500 hours.
I was wearing a very nice blue gown with a small little red detail. The cut was different than usual gowns, but at the same time it was just a very beautiful gown.
It doesn't have to be Japanese, exactly. There are inspirations, visual inspirations also. You see the kyura, the off the shoulder, the bearing one shoulder but of t-shirt underneath. The colors I always use pure pigments. So for instance, this color was pure malachite, which was grinded and then afterwards sent to the suppliers.
She's a woman. Baby, she's a woman. Mama, she's a lady. Oh, I just love the way she moves. The way she moves, yeah. Watch out.
We are a fashion house which takes intricate care about each gown for it to be desired and wanted in every girl's collection.
You left, I didn't know how I was going to forget you. I was hanging by a thread and I met her, signing pictures of herself to German businessmen. Oh, that's all she wants to do. Come on, come on. I don't want to try too hard. I don't want to wait too long.
Hello Fashion TV, my name is Leanne Marshall and you are at New York Fashion Week Spring Summer 2018. The inspiration for this collection is kind of stupid, honestly. Walking around in New York, I walk a lot, and that's kind of when my ideas and things come to mind. And I just kept getting fixated on, those green walls with a clear diamond in them. I just kept gravitating towards that over and over and over again. I kept thinking, this is dumb, this is just, whatever. Kept trying to discard it, but it kept yanking at me. And then there was some point where I was like, okay, I just have to go with this. And I did, and started developing things. And then little by little, kind of a story came to me, a concept of, I always love to stop and peek through those green walls. I don't know what I'm expecting to find. Of course, it's going to be another condo or a building going up in New York City, but I was thinking, what if you were to stumble upon one where it was a secret tropical oasis and this diamond window was a portal and you got sucked through, you're out of New York City, you're into this tropical oasis, away from all of that, away from this crazy world, and that's kind of the story of that. The bright, starting to get cheerful. Still, a little New York City in there. That bright yellow, the cabs, the subway.
Is this disguise gonna play out? How many times we had laid out? You can't decide how to divide what you laid out.
On a lot of those green walls, this kind of surfaced as I was taking notice of those green walls and their surroundings. There's not always, but very often there tends to be a blockade barrier with these ivory and yellow vertical stripes. So that kept popping out. I was like, it's almost like it's beckoning that there's a beach. It's like a beach umbrella, and it's kind of an advertisement. There's some secret beach beyond this wall. So. Really comes into play. For me, it was a little bit of kind of nostalgia. You go, since we're transporting into an alternate world, what if it's a little bit back in the past? And as a child, I remember having these giant inflatable flamingo rafts. So if you're at the pool, you got to have the flamingo floaty. So that's her. You've got some like really big puffy sleeves where it's like a swimmy, she's floating around in the pool all day long.